Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Fishing Anthony's Extreme Fishing Adventures. I just got out here at Port of West Sac. I'm on my boat. As you guys can see, I'm trolling. And look what I just caught. Trolling a jumbo minnow right out the gate. Didn't have the camera rolling, couldn't see the bite. Sorry about that. I'll try to do better. Not a bad way to start the day. There you go. Look at that. That's how I like to start a day. Think they might get a little bigger? Trolling a jumbo minnow. good. Hopefully y'all can hear me as well. Hopefully I got that sun blocked so y'all can see me very well. I'm still trying to set my boat up for things, so I'm kind of slow trolling a bit. I got trolling an umbrella rig on my right and jumbo minnows on my left. I did catch that one largemouth already. That was nice to be able to see that hit. First I thought I was stuck in the grass, and then I realized the rod tip was bouncing, so try not to go too shallow because the umbrella rig is kind of heavy and it's deep. I'm not trolling very fast. Got a solar panel hooked up to my battery to keep my battery charged, so that I don't so my battery don't die out on me doing this trolling. Now I did this last Friday. I was out here last Friday doing this, and I was trolling bluegill. Didn't really catch much of anything, so I'm out here today trying my luck again. I'm about 18 feet deep right now as I troll through here. Hopefully once I get out there in the deeper water, I'll get some fish lit up on the screen here. This transducer, hopefully it works. I do have a new Garmin that I just bought, a Garmin Striker 4. I just haven't set it up and mounted it yet. I'll probably get that mounted later on today to the boat so it'll work better, and take it off the trolling motor. I'm not seeing bottom, but I'm not really seeing much fish yet. Of course, the transducer is mounted to the trolling motor, so I try to have it pointed straight down, but it's kind of angled, so it's pointing at the front of the boat. So hopefully trolling through here, I'm doing about 1 mile an hour. Troll too fast with that jumbo minnow, because I don't want to pull it off. I don't want to kill it, you know. I'm trying to travel slow, that way he can at least swim a little bit. Once I get another bite on him, if I lose him, then or he dies, I'll take that weight off and put a smaller weight on so I can control a little bit better with it. And now he seems to be trolling pretty good. I tell you, man, having that new truck I got so I can haul my boat Man, I'm having fun fishing. This is the second week in a row that I've taken my boat out. It's the same. I'm in the same location as I was a week ago. Trolling. I was trolling with live bluegill then. I did see a school of fish feeding, but my bait was a little too big, and I accidentally ran through the middle of them instead of driving around them. So that kind of hurt me a little bit there. I didn't mean to do that. Now I'm about 22, bouncing around between about 25 feet. Pretty soon I'll get deep. I'll hit 50 feet. Turtle around a little bit here. I did bring an anchor, but I left it in my truck because I want to troll. You know, I'm new to fishing off a boat. You know, 45 years, and fished off a boat a couple of times with my stepfather, who taught me everything I know about fishing. So that was you know, I'm real crap. Let's stop now. I'm about 30 feet deep. Sun's going down on me here. The road team is out here. Hopefully I get some good fishing in today. Hopefully I find some keepers. That would be sweet. drop-offs into the shallows and the drop-offs, you know. I'm doing what I can. Let me show you my setup here. I'm using Shakespeare Tidewater trolling and you can either troll with them or you can cast with them. I've got Akuma CLX reels, level winding reels. They've been pretty good for me out here fishing from the bank. They real productive. The drag works great for normally when I'm fishing off the bank and I'm using live bluegill. I'll throw them out there and I'll just leave the drag open. You know, I don't even reel it in. I just give them plenty of slack so the bluegill can swim around, and they usually do pretty good. You know, when the stripers are here, the water is. I'm hoping the water's warm enough to start getting some bites. You know, I did catch that bass already, so that was nice. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see with the glare, but I'm about 46 feet deep right here where I'm at. I'm trolling close to, I'm about 100 feet, because you got to stay 100 feet away from the ships who come into the port, and 100 feet away from the dock. So yeah, they're kind of picky about that. They will come out and say something to you. As long as you're not, you know, trying to climb up on the dock or anything, they might be a little bit lenient. Might come out and see how the fishing is, see if you caught anything yet or not. Now I did get lucky and catch that, like I said, back here where I launched at the boat launch, right there off Jefferson Avenue, the barge canal access. I did catch that bass already. Caught that. It's probably 8-10 inch largemouth that I hooked into. Now I am out here hoping to catch some keeper fish. You never know what you're going to catch out here. You know, especially if there's shad running through, you might go around them and then drift back over on the other side. Kind of drift through them a little bit so you don't scare them off. Keep them up next to the surface. Every now and then you can see stripers popping and feeding on those. Hopefully I'll run to a school. I'm just going to make my way down through here trolling. I'm going to give a couple of shout outs right quick to some people that I've taken some of their I've watched their YouTube channels. There's kayak catfishing, Justin, who does a lot of catfishing off his kayak out in Tennessee. Catches some big blues, some big flatheads. Occasionally he catches a big striper, catches white bass, bluegill, crappie, skipjack. You know, he uses the white bass and the bluegill and the skipjack as bait for his catfishing that he does. I want to give a shout out to him. His birthday was last Saturday, so happy birthday, Justin. I'm sorry, brother, I didn't shout out soon enough. Like I said, you've given me inspiration to start fishing off my boat. That's why I went and got that SUV and traded in that little Nissan Altima I had, so I could haul this thing. Now I have an 8-foot Pond Prowler 8 that I bought at Bass Pro Shop for $500. And I have a 5-speed Minn Kota trolling motor. And another guy I want to give a shout out to is Fishing and Stuff. Now, Fishing and Stuff, if you haven't seen none of his channel, if you haven't seen none of his videos, I do recommend you go. He does a lot of DIY videos. I just watched a video on him. He's the one I learned how to build my live well. So I have a portable live well I can either use on this boat, since this boat don't have one, or when I bank fish. It is portable, it's on wheels, runs off a 12-volt battery. He also gave me the inspiration to build my navigation light and a nighttime fishing crappie light, which is completely submersible. I got to give a shout out to him, give him props, man. He's on top of his game when it comes to doing DIYs. He can teach you how to make your own sinkers, how to make sinker molds so you don't have to buy them. Taught me how to build the navigation light, which also built these lights right here. Now these lights right here that you see I'm touching right here is completely waterproof. It is wired. I can connect it to my battery, and if I connect it to my battery, it'll light my whole boat up. And they're green in color. Now my navigation light is white. I don't have it with me. It mounts right there inside that little pole holder, that little PVC T-joint you just saw in the corner of my boat. That's so that I can be seen at night so I don't get run over. Now these lights right here, that light right there, there's 3 of them, 1 in the front and 2 on each side. They are actually mounted to my boat so they won't go anywhere. They won't roll around, bounce around, and knock the wires loose and tear the wires off it and everything like that. They're green, and they are super bright, and they work super well. So shout out to Fishing and Stuff for his videos and me learning how to do all that and get that set up. That was awesome. A couple of more shout outs that I like to give to people I follow is the Magician Fisherman 2.0. He travels all over. I got the road team coming up on me. Let me get out of their way here. He travels all over the Midwest fishing, does a lot of catfishing, and I watch him. He does come here to California from time to time. He goes to Washington and Oregon, things like that. So big shout out to him. I'm currently about 47 feet traveling through here, trying to get the morning fish on. Hopefully get limit out real quick, get my striper bite going if I can find them. Water's still kind of cool. It is warming up here in Sacramento, California. It's supposed to get up into the 70s today. Water temperature right now is I forgot to set my water temperature, so I don't know what the water temp is. I have to go in and turn that on. So, but it is warming up. Last time I was out here, water temperature was about 40. Text message I got said water temperature here in the Sacramento metro area is about 48 degrees. So the bite is kind of slow, hit and miss type deal right now. Ideal for the bite to turn on for the striper, the crappie, the bass. The water needs to warm up about 51, 52 degrees. Now we are getting into warmer weather. It is still dropping down a little bit cold at night. It was about 45, 46 degrees when I left the house this morning to come out here. I live in Elk Grove, about 30 minutes away from here. So the road team is out here on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays. So I'm trying to navigate my boat to where I'm staying out of their path, out of their way, so I'm not interfering with their practices or their races. They might have races out today, I don't know. Races usually start about springtime. So I'm gonna be out here for a while today. Hopefully I do some good. My batteries won't last very long, so I might have to cut the video short and only hit the record button and turn the camera on when I hook up. I'd like to record a strike and get a strike on camera. I didn't get that first one, didn't even have the camera turned on when I caught that first bass. So I apologize for that, y'all, but at least y'all did get to see it. I did hold it up for the camera. Y'all did get to see it. It was released safely. I put it back in the water where it belongs. It is too small. Bass have to be at least 15 inches. 12 to 15 inches, I believe, in order to keep. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to update that when I figure it out. Now, striped bass have to be at least 18 inches to keep. last shout out I want to give in the beginning of this intro video here is to all my subscribers and all the viewers that have viewed my videos. A lot of you have sent me a lot of comments and get well wishes for back in November of last year when my health was failing me because I was found out that I'm type 2 diabetic. So I wasn't taking very good care of myself. You know, I was about 281, you know, close to 300 pounds, and so I ended up in the hospital a couple of days, taking care of that, got that under control, got my diabetic medication on, cut all my sugar intake out, and now I've lost almost 40 pounds. I'm down to 243 now. Down to 243 as far as weight goes. I'm feeling healthy, I'm looking slim, I'm getting better. The day after Christmas of last year, December 26th, I ended up having to go back to the hospital. I'm a veteran, so I go to the VA out at Mather, out there in Rancho Cordova, and I had to go out there because look at that right there, y'all. Fish just jumped right there. That could be a good sign. I had to go back out there on the 26th because I was having real bad abdominal pain, and come to find out my gallbladder was only functioning at 2%. So it was infected. I did not have gallstones, but it was a severe infection to the point the gallbladder had to be removed. So I did have my gallbladder removed back in December. Now I'm healthy. Now I'm doing good. Biceps still tore, so I'm glad I have easy access for loading this boat. I don't have to lift it very much. I can lift this boat with one hand and load it up, so that helps out. And so I want to thank all the subscribers who sent me get well wishes. Some of them are my friends. I want to thank all the viewers out there who view my who actually take time to view my videos. The more views I get, the more subscribers I could possibly get, which in the long run helps us all out. Because I mean, let's face it, I mean, we all come out here to go fishing. We're all a big fishing community. We're a family, though some don't want to admit that, but we're all out here for the same purpose. We're all out here to relax, enjoy the water, enjoy the outdoors, do a little fishing, have a little fun, hanging out with our buddies, maybe hanging out with the family. There will be videos upcoming of me taking my son fishing and my daughter. They like to fish. They've been wanting to go with me now. Might eventually bring my son on the boat. I don't really know. I'm not too sure about that yet, per se, as it were. Sorry, I'm rocking a little bit. Motorboat just came through with the road team, so it's another reason why I'm not sure if I want to bring him out here or not, because this boat is very, very shallow. It's a very shallow boat. It's not very deep. It's not very sturdy. And still, yeah, I'm still trolling. Wanted to make sure the battery didn't come disconnected from the trolling motor when the cables pop off. I tried to get it as tight as I could so that wouldn't happen. I got the solar panel on it, so it's keeping the battery charged for me as I'm using it, which is a good thing. That solar panel comes in handy. Now I do have a little tiny light action rod. Now, if we get to the point where I do start seeing schools of what might be bait fish, you know, I might throw a worm on there and try to catch a bluegill. I might post up somewhere for a little bit and throw the bluegill out there on let him swim around and see if I can get anything big that way. If all else fails, you know, I can always troll with him too. Maybe the big ones are starting to push through it. Like I said, I did see that school last weekend. But yeah, you guys should post comments down below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell, let you know when I post new videos and stuff. I'm going to be trying to post a lot more fishing videos every chance I get. Gas prices being high, so I can't travel too far. Eventually I will be going out to Oyster Point and trying to do some halibut fishing out there. Maybe some maybe catch some jack smelt and some sharks, what have you. Yeah, just trying to post videos as often as I can, as much as I can, to try to get I'm going to try to post at least one video a week. If I can manage to do that, and you'll see that the fishing, you'll be able to see the fishing picking up. And I'm not one of those guys who's, you know, I'm not going to say, hey, you know, I'm out here on, I'm going to tell you what I use for bait. I'm going to tell you what times of the day that I go fishing myself, preferably, that I like to fish. And I'm going to share with you what I catch. You know, I'll give you my location, especially if I'm fishing off the bank. I'm not one of those kind of people that keep everything secret. Oh, I can't tell you that, I can't tell you. I've run into a few of those, you know. So I'm just going to keep trolling along through here, and hopefully we hook up and we catch something. I'll let you guys see what I see. This is the rod that has the jumbo minnow on it. Trolling the jumbo minnow there. This is the rod that's got the umbrella rig on it. So I'm trolling that umbrella rig. So I'm going to try to set this up somewhere so you guys will be able to see what I see while I'm fishing, and see if we can, you guys can look up and see a fish strike. Alright, so y'all stay tuned and keep watching. I'm gonna keep videoing. I do have 2 extra batteries for this camera in case this battery dies. I haven't made my portable charger for this yet. Excuse me, got choked up there. I am going to build a portable battery boat, a portable battery station for charging, to keep this thing charged. And I do have another camera that I'm going to use with a microphone. It's got better sound, better video quality. Hopefully this one's picking me up good and you guys can hear me. Now I'm out here in the middle of I'm assuming this is what they call Lake Washington. I'm just going to troll around through here, and hopefully I run into an early morning feeding school. That'd be awesome. If not, I'll anchor up and or I'll just drift. I'll just drift that jumbo minnow and I'll pull the umbrella rig in. Maybe I'll put a jumbo minnow on it and drift it too. I try not to drift out here because the way this place is you drift the opposite way of what you want to go. So right now, like I said, I do have this 5-speed trolling motor that I'm currently trolling with, and I only have it on 1, so I'm not even doing I'm not even doing 1 mile an hour. So not even traveling at 1 mile an hour. So y'all stay tuned. No, I didn't get it. This was actually sitting right here, but I had it turned off. Yeah, so we're a couple guys, I guess, some minutes too, a couple weeks ago that caught that 27 inch. They were poking fun because I fell. I fell in the water. So, but I do got one. Again, camera wasn't recording, so. But I got me a nice keeper size largemouth, so little spot. So I'm happy. I'll show that to you guys later on. All right, guys. I did not have the camera rolling at the time I caught this, but not a bad day. Trolling a jumbo minnow. My battery almost died on my battery was dying on my kayak, so I anchored up here. These are the gentlemen that was here 2 weeks ago. You guys are going to be YouTube famous now. There's 2 weeks ago we were out here and I had a dozen jumbo minnows fishing off the bank like these gentlemen are. They were fishing up above me because I was in their spot. It's a very popular spot out here. And about 9 o'clock I got ready to leave because I wasn't getting no bites. Figured it was too cold. They hooked up, what was it, 25 and a half, 26 inch striper off jumbo minnow. So needless to say, I was happy for these guys. I went and filmed it, but the microphone wasn't turned on the camera, so the video footage was shoddy. So they couldn't introduce themselves or say anything. Y'all didn't get to see that video. I apologize for that. But we're back out here again, and he's one of my new subscribers, so he won my contest. I just hold it up, show the fans. I just give him a Garmin Striker 4 fish finder that I was using when I came through at the time that I hooked that big old guy. So you never know, you run into me, you never know what you're going to do. Might give you some tackle, might give you some of those right there. 2.5 inch oval peg floats, keep your baits up off the bottom. Little Santee Cooper rig we use on the East Coast. You guys will like that. I'm fixing to get rocked. Speedboats, gotta love them. Anyway, it's a lovely day out here on the water. It's hit and miss right now. I know one kayaker went down, way down, and found a spot and was sitting on him, and he got him a keeper striper, and been sitting here with these guys for almost an hour and a half now. Actually, almost 2 hours. And they been hit and miss, catching some little shakers, but it's been fun. It's been a good day all in all out here. So I'm gonna troll my way back to the boat launch here. Maybe I'll catch another one. Who knows? All right. Other than that, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, let you know when I post crap like this. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna try to post at least once a week till I have more time to do some more fishing. And we'll see you on the next episode.